And once you're on the customize page, you'll see a bunch of different tabs here. And we're going to go through these a little bit later to select our settings for our WordPress website. And on the right-hand side here, you can see a preview of your website. And whenever you make changes to the settings over here, your website's going to refresh here so that you can see the changes. And what you want to do whenever you make changes here is make sure that you click on the Save and Publish button up here. And down here at the bottom, you can see there's some icons. So you can see what your website looks like on a PC or laptop, iPad or iPhone, or any mobile device. So you can always click on these icons just to check out what the site looks like. Okay, so what I want to do first to create our slider is come down to the header area tab and click on this. And you should see some additional tabs right here. And what I want to do is go into the header type tab. And right here where it says front page header type, this is where you can go to select the type of slider that you want for your WordPress website. And we're going to use the full screen slider option, but if you want to use any of these other ones, you can select them on your own. And down here where it says site header type, this is where you can select the header that you want for your different pages. And we're going to leave this as is right now, and we can always come back to this section a little bit later and make some changes. So if you do select any of these different options, what I want you to do is click on the Save and Publish button right here. Otherwise, let's just click on the back arrow right here. And what I want you to do is come down and click on the Header Slider tab. And this is where we're going to go to customize our slider for the WordPress website. So the first thing that I want to do is come down to where it says slider speed. And right now the images switch every 4 seconds. And what I want to do is change this to 6.5 seconds. So I'll put in 6,500 because this is in milliseconds. And now you can see this update. So the images will change every 6.5 seconds instead of 4 seconds. And once I do that, I can come down to where it says first slide. And what we're going to do is change our first slider image. So to do that, we can click on the remove button, or we can just click on the change image button. So click on this, and what you're going to get is this pop-up. And if you want to upload your own images for your slider, you want to be on the upload files tab, and then you can click on select files and find the image that you want to upload. If you want to use the demo content, go to the media library tab, and we should have all of the demo images already uploaded. And some of these images should look very similar. They might not be exact because a lot of these images that I use are copywritten, but I will give you some images that look very similar that you can use. So if you want to use the demo content, just come to the media library tab, and we want to find our first slider image. So I want to select this one right here. So this is the slider.jpg, and all you want to do to select this image is just click on it so that you see this check mark. And then what you can do is click on the button that says choose image. And now you should see the image get inserted right here. And in the preview section, you should see it right here. And then what you want to do is come down here and put in your headline. So I've already typed mine in. So for the first slider, it says create and inspire. And then the subheadline says endless possibilities. So what you want to do is type in the headline and the subheadline over here. And then once you're ready, we can come down to the second slider image, which is right over here. And again, we can change this image by clicking on the change image button right here. And we're going to go to the media library tab to use the demo content. And I'll just find the image that I want. So it's this one. So I'll click on it to get this check mark, and then just click on choose image again. And now your slider image should be updated. So you can see it right here. And if you want, you can change the headline and the subheadline for the second slider image. So my headline says explore who we are, and the subheadline says build something beautiful. So type in whatever you want, and if you want to add some additional images, you can in these other sections right here. Otherwise, come down to the bottom to the call to action button section, and we're going to talk about our call to action button right here. So we're going to change the color to this button a little bit later, so don't worry about the color right now. What we want to do is talk about the link for the button. So if you want to link the button to another page, you want to type in the URL right here. So you can always create some pages and come back here and then put in the URL later. Right now you can see it says hashtag primary. And what this text does is it links the button to the section below the slider. So we're going to leave that as is and have the button linked to the section below the slider. in this video tutorial, but again, you can always come in here and update the link for the button whenever you want. And all I want to do is come down here and change the text for the button. So instead of click to begin, I want to change this to learn more. And once I do that, you can see that the button gets updated, and we're going to leave the button as responsive or the entire slider as responsive. So once you're ready, we can just come back up to the top and then just click on save and publish. And once that's saved, let's click on the back button right here and let's go to the media library tab. So if you selected a video for your slider, this is where you can upload the video or type in the URL. So you can do that on your own. And down here where it says header image, if you want to have your own header image for your thumbnails when you share your WordPress website on Facebook and anything, you want to change the header image. So this is where you would do that. Okay, so what we're just going to do is click back right here, and we're going to go to the menu style tab a little bit later when we create our header menus. So we're going to skip this right now, and all I want to do is go back right here. And now what we're going to do is go through all of these tabs and select our settings that we want for our WordPress website.